Good morning, all of you. Today's class we are going to discuss the synapses of animal kingdom and animal tissues and digestion and respiration chapters from human physiology. And let us start. So, first one, animal kingdom. So, animal kingdom or animalia, the animalia was classified into different types of phylums and subphylums, classes, genus and species, orders, suborders, based on what? Based on basis of classification. So there is different types of the basis of classifications are proposed. So some of the basis of classification we are going to discuss about here. So first one, levels of organization. The major basis of classification is levels of organization. So how many levels of organizations are presented? 4 different types of levels of organization: cellular level, tissue level, organ level and organ system level. So these 4 levels of organization based on what? All the animal's body which is made up of with the cells. Which cells? Unicells or multicellular? Multicellular. So animal's body made up of with multicellular. So cell is the structural and functional unit. So whenever some of the animal's body which is made up of with only cells, that is cellular level. By the tissue, the cells forms the tissues, that is tissue level, and tissue forms organ level, and organ forms organ system level. So there is 4 different types of the level: cellular level, tissue level, organ level and organ system level. What are the examples here? The cellular level exhibits by what? There is porifera, phylum porifera. Tissue, which phylum? Phylum Coelenterata and Ctenophora. And organ level exhibits by Platyhelminthes. Organ system level, there is Nematohelminthes 2 up to class Mammalia, right? This is levels of organization. And next one, based on circulatory system also animals were classified into different types. Those are open type of blood circulatory system and closed type. So there is 2 different types of the circulatory systems, open and closed type. So both are also having blood vessels. Open type, large blood vessels are presented. Closed type also there is blood vessels are presented. And what is the major difference? Open type, blood pumped out through heart, cells and tissues are directly bathed in it. In which type of blood circulatory system? All the cells and tissues, organs directly bathed, that is open type of blood circulatory system. And what is closed type of blood circulatory system? So blood is circulated through vessels, blood vessels, from the heart to body parts. Through the blood vessels blood is circulating, that is called closed type of blood circulatory system. Open type and closed type of blood circulatory system, right? So what is the examples for open type of blood circulatory system? So that is phylum Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda is open type of blood circulatory system. And in mollusca, some of the groups also there is open type of blood circulatory system. And a closed type of blood circulatory system, so remaining first closed type of blood circulatory system, phylum Annelida, right? Okay. Next one, regarding about and next point, open type of blood circulatory system, the coelom is called hemocoel. In Arthropoda, for example, in cockroach, the body cavity is called hemocoel, right? Next one, regarding about symmetry. So what is meant by symmetry? The arrangement of the body parts as per geometrical design is called symmetry, right? So how many types of symmetries are there? Asymmetry and radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. So there is 3 types of the symmetry. So what is meant by asymmetrical organisms? Cannot be divided into equal halves through median planes, that is sponges. So any type of the plane which can not divides the body into equal parts, antimerds, that is called asymmetry. So what are the examples? Sponges are the examples, right? So next one, radial symmetry. Any plane passing through the central axis can divide organism into equal halves. So any plane passing through the central axis, any of the plane passing through the central axis of the body which can divide it into equal halves, that is called radial symmetry. So example, water. Hydra given. Hydra means water. The phylum Coelenterata and phylum Tiophora also exhibits radial symmetry. And next one, bilateral symmetry. Only one plane can divide the organism into equal halves. Radial symmetry, any plane. Bilateral symmetry, only one plane can divide the organism into equal halves. That is examples from phylum Platyhelminthes to up to where? Up to class Mammalia. Annelids and arthropods given. So, what are the examples from where to where? Phylum Platyhelminthes to up to class Mammalia. Right. This is regarding about symmetry. Right. And any exception cases are there? Yes. In phylum Echinodermata. In Echinodermata, what happens? So, whenever larval stage echinoderms are exhibits bilateral symmetry, and in the adult stage it is again it is exhibits a radial symmetry, right? Okay. So, next one, which type of radial symmetry? Pentamerous radial symmetry. Okay. Next, classification of basis of germinal layers. So, there is a three germinal layers we discussed. So, primary germ layers are what? Ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm. So, based on that there is two different types of organisms. There is diploblastic and triploblastic in the name only. So, what is diploblastic? Triploblastic means what? Di means two, triploblastic, tri means three. Diploblastic cells are arranged in two embryonic layers, external ectoderm and internal endoderm. So, that is mesoglia may be present in between ectoderm and endoderm, and that is example is coelenterates, cnidarians and ctenophores also. Diploblastic, only two germ layers are presented, ectoderm and endoderm, and between ectoderm and endoderm what is presented? Mesoglia formation takes place. So, there is no formation of mesoderm, alright. So, what are the animals are? What are diploblastic organisms? Coelenterates and ctenophores. And triploblastic, these layers, there is three layers are presented in developing embryo. Triplo, tri means how many? Three germ layers, ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm. So, what are the examples? Triploblastic. So, from phylum Platyhelminthes to up to class mammals, that is the examples, right. Next one, coelom. So, body cavity which is lined by the mesoderm is called coelom. Body cavity which is lined by the mesoderm. So, body cavity which is lined by the mesoderm is called coelom, and which is presented between what? Between body wall and gut, that is called coelom, right. So, coelom, there is three different types of the coeloms: acoelom, pseudocoelom and coelom. So, acoelom organisms are acoelomates, pseudocoelom organisms are pseudocoelomates and coelomates, coelom organisms are coelomates. Those organisms having a true coelom, that type of the organisms are called coelomates. Means mesoderm completely divided, splitted into two. So, the body wall and inside of the body wall lined by mesoderm, outside of the gut lined by the mesoderm. So, such type of the organisms are called coelomates. So, having coelom. So, examples are what? From phylum Annelida to up to chordates, class Mammalia. Next, pseudocoelomates. Pseudo means false. So, mesoderm splitting takes place, but mesoderm divided into scattered pouches. No true coelom as mesoderm presented in scattered pouches between ectoderm and endoderm. So, phylum Aschelminthes, Platyhelminthes is the example for pseudocoelomates. Next, acoelomates. A means coelom is not presented. Mesoderm is presented, but there is no splitting of mesoderm. Acoelomates, body cavity is absent. So, completely mesoderm is presented inside the, means between the body wall and gut, but not splitted. So, organs are tightly embedded in the mesoderm. So, that is acoelomate. What is the example? Which phylum? That is phylum Platyhelminthes. After this clear, right. So, this is regarding about a coelom, three different types of the coelom: coelom and pseudocoelom and acoelom. Next one is metamerism. So, what is meant by metamerism? The body is externally and internally divided into segments with serial repetition of at least some organs. The phenomena is called metamerism. The body externally and internally or both divided into segments. And what is the condition here? With serial repetition of at least some of the organs, this type of the phenomena is called metamerism. So metameric and non-metameric organisms. Metamerism examples